Gentlemen, good evening. It's your commissioner. Just want to introduce you all to the 2012 Arizona State Fantasy Football Draft Lottery. Come with me. What we'll be doing is I will be letting you all in on the excitement and pick by pick as it played out on the draft lottery. I will unveil it so we can all be a part of the excitement. Once again, welcome to the 2012 Arizona State Draft Lottery. With the 12th pick in the ASU Fantasy Football Draft, it will be going to Mr. Kiv Ali. The 11th pick in the 2012 ASU Fantasy Football Draft will be going to Mr. Crab, a.k.a. Crabber. The 10th pick in the ASU Fantasy Football Draft will be going to Frankie. The 9th pick in the 2012 ASU Fantasy Football Draft will be going to yours truly. The 8th pick in the 2012 ASU Fantasy Football Draft will be going to Mr. Brian Palmer. The 7th pick in the ASU Fantasy Football Draft will be going to Sasha. The SRS football players are picking 7th. The 6th pick in the 2012 ASU Fantasy Football Draft will be going to Keith, the Butt Sluts. The 5th pick in the 2012 ASU Fantasy Football Draft will be going to Mr. Matt Alanez. Again, we want to thank Matt for his term as commissioner and all of his hard work. He will be picking 5th this year. So now we're down to the top 4 picks in this year's Fantasy Football Draft. The 4th pick in the 2012 Fantasy Football Draft will be going to Mr. Jason Raw, a.k.a. the Brown Sound. Down to the top 3, as picked by Mr. James Bateman in a hat, via footage, witnessed live, completely legit by the commissioner. The 3rd pick in the 2012 Fantasy Football Draft, top 3 pick, goes to Mr. James Bateman. There are 2 picks left in the Fantasy Football Draft. We've got Mr. Jason Thorson left and Big D, so the 2nd pick will be going to one of the 2. The 2nd pick in this year's draft will be going to Mr. Jason Thorson, a.k.a. El Flama Blanca, which means Mr. Big D, you have the 1st pick once again in this year's ASU Fantasy Football Draft. Here is the order once again. Good luck this year, gentlemen. The draft will be Sunday, August 26th, tentatively scheduled for 4:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Good luck to everyone, and good night.